Hey, and welcome to the Bible and Other Fairy Tales. I'm Linda, and today we are voting some crazies off the planet. In particular, the religious organizations that claim that a belief in the scientific method is just another example of a God of the gaps argument, saying things like, a belief in science is the same as a belief in God, because if you believe that science can one day answer all of our questions, then that's a belief that science can fill in the gaps, which is exactly the same as the argument that God can fill in the gaps, which means the scientific method is actually a God of the gaps argument. Okay, so this is such a ridiculous argument. Because firstly, scientists don't say when confronted with a question that they don't know the answer to yet, science did it. Whereas religion is constantly saying when confronted with a question that they don't know the answer to, God did it. And also, no one is saying that science will ever answer all of our questions. The universe is so vast and complex that every scientific breakthrough brings with it even more questions that need to be answered, like, what is dark matter? What the hell is dark energy? And just how crazy is Scientology going to get? And secondly, a belief in the efficacy of the scientific method is totally different from a belief in God, because the scientific method is put in place to test and protect us against our biases and tendency to get things wrong when just using our common sense and intuition. Particularly in areas like quantum physics, astrophysics, and when deciding whether or not to post drunk photos of ourselves on social media at 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning, when our middle world intuition just isn't equipped to deal with what's really happening. So we believe that the scientific method allows us to test our hypotheses, thereby exposing our mistakes and leading us to the right answer. Whereas a belief in God is not subject to any scientific investigation whatsoever, and it seems to be entirely based on feelings, wishful thinking, and the adult equivalent of wanting to go live in a magic Candyland in the sky when we die. Which means, I'm sorry, but to all those religious organizations pathetically attempting to claim that a belief in the scientific method is an example of the God of the gaps argument, you are voted off the planet. But as I don't know where you'll be going after you're voted off the planet, I guess you'll just say that that gap in my knowledge proves that there's a God. So did you like this episode? If you did, get your exclusive studio-recorded extended edition of my song about the God of the Gaps from last episode right now by clicking the Buy Gaps Song Now link. And are you as passionate about championing science and reason as I am? If you are, then please subscribe to this channel and share this episode everywhere with all of your friends, family, and everywhere on social media. And would you like to be the first to know when new episodes and songs are released so that you never miss a show? If so, then come on over and join us at thebibleandotherfairytales.com and sign up for email updates using the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Bible and Other Fairy Tales.